Good morning, Mountain Tesla crew. It is a bright, sunny morning in late August here on the 35 acres here in northern Colorado. And we have a fun, excited weekend coming up. Not only do I have my first collab with 3W Autolife floor mats for the Tesla Cybertruck. They contacted me and graciously sent me to try these out and show you guys how they work, what they look like, how easy they clean, all the above. But we're gonna take these bad boys up on a Cybertruck off-roading adventure with a convoy of Cybertrucks. Super excited. We're going up to Manitou Springs near Colorado Springs, Colorado, and it's called Rainbow Falls. And we're going to take a bunch of Cybertrucks. I'm taking 2. There's going to be many more, and we're going to do some off-roading. We're going to do some videos and show you guys how the off-roading works. Of course, we're going to test out the mats as well, so this is going to be cool. We also are going up to Pikes Peak to set the world record for the highest Tesla light show. Should be about 230 Tesla vehicles up there. We are bringing 5. We're going to have 2 Cybertrucks, a Model Y and 2 Model 3s. Fun stuff. And my daughter is looking and trading in her GMC Terrain, trying to get into that discount right before it ends. But in September, trading in that AT4 down there for a new Juniper Model Y. She's super excited, and it's just making a lot of sense with how much we save with these vehicles, and of course how much we love Tesla. We have a new 50 kV transformer installed yesterday. Went from a 15 to a 50, so we can handle all the power load of this home and all the chargers that we have. We currently have 3 in the garage, 2 mobile, 1 mobile, 2 on the walls, and then we have our main one up here. Now I'm still waiting to get this gateway set up 100%, that I'm gonna do a video on it. But as you guys can see, it's been moved from down there to up here. Super excited to test it, show you guys how it works. And it is a full house backup setup, so there are limitations that we'll talk about that later. But excited for everything here that we're going to be doing this weekend. We're going to show you guys around the town a little bit, just bring you along for the adventure. So buckle up, it's going to be a great time. It's going to be an epic adventure, and we'll see you guys up there on the mountains. We are on our trip. We got Nervous Nelly back here. He doesn't like the first part of the rides. He thinks that I'm probably going to leave him somewhere. He was actually abandoned and left at somebody's house, a piece of trash in the road, and he escaped, jumped over their fence, a good 6-foot fence, and my daughter almost hit him, and that's how we rescued Gizmo. But he always freaks out on the first drive away from home. I think he thinks he's never coming back, but after that he settles down. Anyway, we're heading to my shop to grab the other Cybertruck, because we're bringing all the Teslas for this one. All right, so we've picked up the other Cybertruck. Let's see if we can see it. There it is. I can't zoom in here, I don't think, but that's okay. You can see my other Cybertruck back there. We got it ready to go on this adventure. Already got a few thumbs down, but welcome to Colorado. Full of Subarus and Tesla haters, unfortunately. That's okay. We don't care, right? Because we are way beyond what they can even understand, and that's why they thumbs it down, because they're just like, what is that? They're confused. It's okay. They're driving a vehicle, it's more like a go-kart compared to the Cybertruck, but that's fine. I am in full self-driving, hands-free. Can't wait for the September update. But this is really fun. When I first started it, it was really far left, and it seems to have done much better now. It's right down the middle of the road. But we are going to stop and get something to eat, and then we're going to keep trekking down to Colorado Springs. So just kind of keep you guys along for the ride. We got 3 Teslas with us right now. We got
Ayla driving the Cybertruck Foundation Edition. I'm driving the Cybertruck all-wheel drive non-Foundation Edition. And then we have Cooper driving his new Model 3, which is a 2025 with the RGB lighting and the refresh. Real nice. So we're gonna let full self-driving take us in on this turn here. And this is a roundabout, so why don't we go ahead and record this little bit, and maybe we can share how the FSD does. Got Gizmo back here panting. He's got nice cool air back there. He just doesn't really like driving a whole lot. Alright, kind of double turn signaled that. They don't give me a lot of patience here, guys, so we'll see what happens. Got a little Chevy up my butt here, but we're gonna see how this does in the roundabout. We're gonna try to go completely hands-free, see if it'll take us to the Carl's Jr. parking lot. It's okay, Giz Giz. Comes a large semi, looks like it's confident, it's gonna go for it. We got another car pulled right out in front of us, because that's what you do. Okay, we're gonna tap. Yep, and we tapped it. And now we're taking off fast, and I'm taking over because that was completely crazy and out of control. So y'all saw that we actually hit the curb in the roundabout, dangerously hit curb and roundabout, then took off with aggressive driving in standard mode and tried to change lanes again. Not very good there. So I did record that, guys. I do report it. I think you all know Cybertruck needs some serious updates when it comes to the FSD. It just does not understand how big it is and what it's doing, and it just rides in the lanes in the wrong spots all the time. But, you know, I'm glad I got to record it. So there you go. But we'll get there. All right, we're gonna pull up and get something to eat. See you guys down the road. Okay guys, we're back on the road. Lovely traffic we're gonna have to deal with here going down south I-25, but we will get there. We're gonna take the E-470. It's a little toll road that'll save us about 10 to 15 minutes. But we're gonna stop at the Forest Bluff chargers in Colorado Springs, which is a 250 kilowatt versus the last chargers, which are in a parking garage at 150 kilowatts. All right, and so we can charge a bit faster there. And we want to charge up quite a bit more so that we're ready for heading out to go four-wheeling the next day. So I got about a 2-hour, 12-minute drive, 122 miles. Says we'll arrive at the supercharger with 10%, which I know is very accurate in this vehicle, so you can trust that. That's for sure. But you can't trust, though, with these other drivers. They're pretty crazy. See, look at them go. Yeah, get up there and get it. Let's hit our brakes on the ramp. Whatever. Yeah, I just wish people would just relax. This state is out of control. I mean, I wonder how high all these people's anxiety is when they drive these fast rates of speed, and everybody's on a race to get somewhere, but they really don't need to get there any faster than the rest of us do. But everybody feels like they got a race. I don't know where that came from, California, Texas. It's just really stressful. So you know what we do? Just engage that full self-driving, put it in chill mode, and we're just gonna follow the traffic and enjoy the ride. And we'll get there when we get there. Okay, we'll see you guys at the charger. Cool, a little update here. We're driving along. I've got my daughter in front of me now. We're following her. Been in full self-driving most of the drive. Other than that roundabout, we've done pretty good. So I just kind of wanted to do a little bit of video of it driving itself and following my daughter here. So I was reading a little bit more about the event, and I'll share that, guys. I'll share that with you guys when we get there. We're heading straight to the charger. We're on E470, trying to save about 10-12 minutes, but we're gonna pay some more money for that, but that's okay. Less traffic. You know, I do get lots of anxiety here in Colorado. One of the downsides, I'd say, to living on 35 acres is that you kind of get left alone so long, and then you come out here to this crazy world we're living in, and it just gets crazy. You have everybody around you, and you have so much action going on, and you have so much going on, you know. And I'm not as adapted to it because of where I live. I think I'm not always having so much happening all the time, and then I come out here and it's like you got to watch for everything, and everybody's driving crazy and they're all over the place. Wouldn't it be nice if they were all in full self-driving and we were all just kind of chilling, and you didn't have to worry about somebody flying up on you, or they're impatient? This guy behind me is pretty impatient. He's been trying to get around me for a while, but there's really nowhere to go, and I haven't been able to get over. There's just so much traffic. There's just so many people. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe we need to get to like Tesla flying cars, and then these roads will become desolate again, and we could just relax and drive. But, you know, wishful thinking. You can see, I see DIA over here, Denver International Airport. We're kind of going right over next to it. I got to get the pedal a little bit of love every now and then to get back up to a higher speed. I can't control the distance between me and the car in front of me. When older versions of full self-driving, we could do that. So you just got to kind of always have your foot ready to go. And see right there, it's trying to get over on a solid line, and it keeps putting my turn signal on, which is embarrassing. She must be in full self-driving as well. Okay, so now we can get over. I don't know, it's why the truck wants to pass on a solid line does not make any sense to me. And that seems like common sense in the FSD programming, to not cross a solid line, but right there it tried to do it 4 times, and then you just look like an idiot, like you're, because people don't know that we're not driving, so they just think we're sitting here putting our turn signal on over and over again. It's just embarrassing. And some of that stuff I really hope is fixed in the next version in September. They really neglected the Cybertruck for a long time. They kind of got it out the best they could and released it, did a few bugs, and that was it. We've been months and months with the same FSD, and it's not been that, I say not that bad, not that great. It's just kind of been in this weird area where you really got to pay attention to the Cybertruck, because it's almost like it doesn't know its own mass. It can't kind of keep itself straight in the lanes. Like right now it's doing great, but there's some areas where you're really like, what was it thinking? What is it doing? But you know, I was part of the beta program many years ago, back in 2018, and it was like a child learning how to drive, and you really had to keep a close eye on it. So it's not crazy different from that. It is a lot better than that, I should say, but I still got to really watch it. It's almost like we've come back when the Cybertruck got FSD. We've definitely come back. There's so much going on behind the scenes with FSD that we as just end users don't understand. But I've been part of the evolution in the beta programs and seeing how it's changed so much. And I don't understand why it got in front of me when there was a whole lane right there, right? Like, you just got in front of me for no freaking reason. Come on, lady. Your lane didn't end. Figure it out. Give the truck a little love here. We'll get back over. You know, it just doesn't make any sense why people do that. You know there's a vehicle behind you going faster than you, and your lane has not ended, and you just decide to jump over in front of them. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. And I wouldn't want to live in these apartments right next to E470. I mean, it's just crazy. I just, you know, call me crazy, but who wants to live next to a highway, an interstate? And why would you build right there? because it's cheap land, right? Because the builders can do it and make good money on it. Makes absolutely no sense to me why you would live there. But, you know, a lot of people don't think like me. They're okay with neighbors. They're okay with people right next to them. They're okay with loud noises, and I'm just not good with it. I would, you know, even living in an HOA, I couldn't do it. But everybody's different.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search for
Ozone alert today. Well, drive electric. You know, I gotta tell you, I read this article where they said that EV chargers were creating more pollution than a gas station. Why do we live in such a world of misinformation? And it's not that it was misinformation, it was more misleading. Because when you read the article, it said that the fans that were pushing against the heat sinks were blowing asbestos and brake dust and, you know, tires, dust, and stuff like that into the air. Okay, so let's analyze that for a moment. And they said that that was happening more than at a gas station. So they went and tested just for that pollutant, right? Because think about it. For one, how long is brake dust and tire dust going to be in the same place all the time? Like, they're saying it blows it up off the ground, right? Like, how does it keep coming on the ground if it's being blown away? Okay, so maybe I don't understand that, whatever. But what about the gas fumes from the pumps? You didn't talk about how that's a cancer-causing carcinogen? So they find the smallest little ways to try to manipulate your mind into thinking, oh, see, even the EV chargers are making more pollution than a gas pump, a gas station. It just makes me sick. Why can't we report on things that are reality? Why can't we look at the overall picture and not just say, oh, there's more? Sure, you turned on a fan, you blew a little dust around, and now you say that that's more than what would happen at a gas station. Well, why? Because there's no fan blowing it off the ground? I mean, come on. The wind can blow. And they don't even take into consideration the oil dripping out of the cars that are at the gas stations, the carbon monoxide coming out of the vehicles that are pulling in and out. What about all the other pollutants that are coming out of the tailpipe? What about breathing the gasoline fumes themselves? But no, the article says EV charging stations produce more pollutants than a gas station. That's unfortunately the world we live in, right? Like, I don't know, just blows my mind. And people believe this stuff. People actually then go away from that article believing that their gas polluting vehicle is better. And I know why, because there's so much money wrapped up into oil and oil companies and other countries. Dubai, right? Like, Dubai was built off of oil completely. So if you can see how much money is just in Dubai, think about how many people's pockets are hurting from EVs. Because one, Teslas don't need to go to a dealership very often at all. Two, we can produce our own power, right? So if we can make our own power, doesn't that take the control away from all of those people who are making money off the gas pumps? I think so. So it's got to open your eyes to this stuff. It's just crazy. And all of these vehicles that we're following right now, they're just putting out pollution out the tailpipes, and we're running down the road just in a line breathing it. So if you really want to talk about it, like, the pollution is us going down a line breathing the invisible, odorless, tasteless, carcinogen, cancer-causing fumes coming out of 99, if not 100%. Well, it's 100% of the combustion vehicles, right? So, anyway, that's kind of my point. Is like, the EVs right now, we're not doing any of that. We might have a little bit of rubber from the road, and that's it, right? Because we're not using our brakes. We have regen. little bit of rubber. And I hear this all the time from customers. They're like, did you have to replace the tires yet? I'm like, no, I didn't have to replace the tires yet. Like, they want people to believe that if you buy an EV, you're buying new tires every 6 months. That's not true. Of course, if you're that one guy who loves the torque and is always flooring it, yeah, maybe you're gonna run through your tires. But that's not true. Those diesel trucks weigh 2,000 pounds on average more than the Cybertruck. And they say that too. Oh, the Cybertruck, all these electric vehicles are destroying our roads, and they don't pay those taxes because they don't go to the pump to pay for the roads. Well, it's BS, because we're not damaging the roads. One, because most of our vehicles are all-wheel drive. Two, we're not super heavy. Yeah, we're heavier than the average car, but it's not like it's any different from this vehicle to a truck. We didn't talk about how all the diesels weigh so much that they're ripping up roads, right? You should be pointing your fingers at the diesels for that. And you really should be pointing your fingers for your health problems and asthma and your ozone alerts because of all the unleaded vehicles that are out there on the road. We'll get there one day, but man, I hope it happens in my lifetime, because it's really just sad how much misinformation there really is out there. It really is sad. And just to make people believe you still need that gas-powered truck, you still need that gas-powered car. No, you don't. Like I said in my last comparison video, yes, we still need diesels. We're not beyond that yet, but it will come. The time will come when solid state, graphene batteries, etc. will replace the need for diesel when we start to get over 1,000 miles of range. And the the Tesla Semi is proving it. And we're gonna see more and more of those. And safety first, right? I'm gonna tell you, I was on my way to the shop and I had Chris come meet me with some CBs, some walkie-talkies, because I forgot mine. And on this off-roading adventure, we're gonna be talking on them. Well, anyway, he almost got killed by a semi. He's coming down in his big Ford diesel, and here comes a semi right in front of our shop, and the semi starts to come over into his lane, and he thinks, oh, you know, he's just gonna go back, but he didn't. He just kept coming and kept coming and kept coming, and literally was 100% into his lane. Chris was in the ditch, rocks flying, trying to make sure he doesn't die from this distracted semi driver. And then they pass, and he's just like, just kept going, and then just like, oh, just slowly gets back over in his lane, like almost like he meant to do it. And sometimes Chris thinks it's all happening because it's a Cybertruck, but that's not the reason. He was driving a big Ford diesel. It's just a scary world. You've got to pay attention. In Colorado, I think last time I looked, we have over 86 head-on collision deaths. Many people died, but 86 collisions from people passing in a no passing zone. You're that impatient, you're gonna die for that extra minute, for that extra 30 seconds. You're not saving that much time. Pass this on to your loved ones. Honestly, it all matters when you leave. It's the time. You're not going to save that much time rushing around. And not only that, think of your health and your stress and the wear and tear and how much fuel you're using, because you're going so fast. And then you're going to risk people's lives and, heaven forbid, kill people because you had to gain that minute or less to get to work. It just blows my mind. I mean, just the other day, I was hauling the trailer, and that was the video of the Cybertrucks and how to plan your trip. I was hauling that trailer up to Crystal Lakes, and there's an area of the road where there's a long hill going up when you turn off Owl Canyon and you go right on 287. Well, it's a solid white line, but everybody jumps over that white line because, you know, they're in such a hurry. They're not going to wait for the semi. And I kind of get it. I mean, the semis are going really slow. I kind of think it should be, you know, a dash or dotted line, whatever you call these lines, I guess. But I was hauling the trailer, Chris was behind me in this truck, and he just darted out right away and went, but he obviously didn't know about the Cybertruck. He obviously did not know about the Tesla Cybertruck. So I'm gonna slow down here and try to get over. And anyway, my point is that he couldn't even catch me at all. He was nowhere near me, and I was already up to 71 miles an hour, chilling for a good, 20 seconds or so, and here he comes 90 miles an hour down the road, flying past us. I don't know if he just had something to prove or what was going on. Well, whatever, right? Then we get to the Forks, which is another couple miles down the road, and here he comes walking out of his truck going into the Forks, which is just like a convenience store. So I'm sitting here thinking, so what was the point to all that? One, you broke the law a couple times, and you were going at least 20 miles over the speed limit. What's the point of that when you were just going to stop another few minutes up the road to go into a convenience store? And not only that, like, what if I was getting out to go into the convenience store? Now I've got this douchebag who thinks he's so cool, has had to go 90 miles an hour to pass the Cybertrucks because he realized his truck was weak. And you know what I call these trucks? I call them prehistoric dinosaur trucks. One, because they're old technology. Two, they run on prehistoric fuel. I guess that's what I'm talking about. 1 and 2, right? Prehistoric dinosaur vehicles. But they don't see that, but I do. That's how I see them. And the Cybertruck's just so much beyond what people can understand that they just immediately reject it. Human nature. All right, well, that's my little rant for the drive here. We're going to be at the supercharger in 53 minutes, 53 miles to go. Okay, so we're doing a check-in here on our miles. What's your current drive miles?
76.1.
Okay, and I'm at 76.3. It is switching lanes. Go ahead and switch over. Okay, and then I have 36.7 kilowatt hours.
Mine's 35.
And then we've been driving for an hour and 23 minutes.
Yep.
And then I got 482 watt hours per mile.
458.
Cool, that's interesting. So with my rooftop tent and the awning, I'm definitely using a little more power to go down the road. See, we've been following each other the whole way, so I thought that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
And I didn't like how when you get to the solid lines, it wants to pass through the solid lines.
Yeah, I kept doing that to me, and I don't know what it's doing right now. It's like cutting everyone off.
I know. I don't like that. It should just go. What mode are you in?
Standard.
I'm in chill. Standard, it shouldn't do that. Don't understand.
Cutting bitches off.
I know. So that's what people don't understand. I mean, the Model Y and Model 3, I don't think do that. The Cybertruck's just really got a lot of bugs and needs some updates.
Oh, I think it's gonna miss its turn. Oh, there it goes. We're good.
Oh wow, I didn't even see that turn coming. Yeah, I didn't even.
Hold on.
Yeah, did you do that? Flashers?
Yeah, because we're going to a complete stop.
Oh, okay, I was just curious if the car did it. So that's what I want to share with people. Like, Cybertruck is frustrating on the full self-driving on the highways. In town, I mean, yeah, every now and then it'll make a really stupid mistake, but I don't know. If there's too much traffic on the highways, it doesn't do well, and it can't stay centered in its lane very well. All right, so I'm in FSD. Like we talked about, there are frustrations, especially on the highway, busy traffic. Let's see how it handles this merge here. Looking like he wants in our lane. It's not really time to switch lanes, so see here again, solid line. and we went through it. Now that is illegal. Here's where you're supposed to do it. But obviously even the Cybertruck doesn't care.
When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no, you just rather watch.
It will be exciting to see the new update, you know, because obviously you can hear our pain points. But for the most part, you know, I haven't had to intervene. But for those who are looking for a perfect FSD, it's definitely not in the Cybertruck yet. But I do got to give a little to the tech teams about this is a completely different vehicle for Tesla. The way the weight distribution is, the all-wheel drive, the rear-wheel steering, you know, all of this, the cameras, just everything is different. Everything is different in those sense. So, but you know, we've been waiting a long time, and I think that's what's been going on is we kind of got into that robo-taxi as well, and the robo-taxi's taken a lot of the engineers' time, but I think they're just kind of like, okay, well, we're just going to get one big update together in September, make everybody happy. They're actually saying this update coming out is going to be the second biggest update they've ever done to FSD, so that's pretty big. I mean, that's saying a lot. But like, there's a Cooper up there in his vehicle, in his Model 3. He's got the pillar security. You know, they've got the 3 settings on the FSD. Cybertrucks only has 2. So we're definitely lacking, but that's okay. We've got to drive these in FSD to help Tesla get to where we need to be. Because it does take a lot of the stress out of driving. I mean, look at these people just swerving and jerking their cars, and oh God, I got to get there. And their minds don't understand the psychology of what's happening around them, and the fact that what I'm doing, my stress levels are probably lower than most people, unless you're an FSD. Most of these people, they just don't understand what's going on. I remember the first days of full self-driving, and I would, you know, we could let go of the wheel for a short period of time, and I'd go by somebody and they'd see me with my hands up in the air like this. They'd be like, what is going on? Is he knee driving? And I wouldn't even have my knees, and they'd look in the window and see that I'm not touching the wheel at all. Or how about the first days when we had Summon, and people were jumping in front of the cars because they thought they were rolling down the parking lot uncontrollably. Yeah, lots of change and people learning about what's actually happening. Well, let's try something. Let's see if we can put it in hurry mode and see if it's going to catch up to Ayla. Oh yeah, it's going for it. Here we go. Taking the fast road. So hurry made it quickly jump into the fastest lane. We're off and running. Showing a 16% arrival, 38 minutes still, 40 miles to go. Using an average of 483 watt hours. Since charge, 445. We've driven 134 miles since charge. We have an additional 82, let's see, how much further we got to go? 40 miles, so that'll be 40, 60, 70, 80, that'll be 184 miles total, with 16% left of the battery, and I charged at 90%. Somebody's going to do the math on that and figure that out. With the rooftop tent and the rack and all this stuff on the sides, you do hit your range quite a bit, especially at high speeds. See how Gizmo's actually sleeping back here. If we were in the diesel, he would not be happy at all. Alright, lots of brake lights coming up here. We're going to be slowing down. And we're slowing down hard. Cybertruck's doing it. Giz is gonna get up. Looks like a lot of people are trying to exit there. Wow. See, what a nightmare. Can you imagine having to go home that way? Hey guys, we made it to our first stop here in Colorado Springs, Forest Bluffs, but this is my 4th attempt to charge, and it just stopped again. 5 attempts to charge, and it just says charging stopped, charging equipment not ready. And I've switched to 3 different stalls now. Don't know if it's a problem with my truck or what the hell's going on. You guys are fine?
Yeah, charging.
Just says charging equipment not ready. So I'm not sure. Let me hit start again on the screen.
I'm charging at 421.
421 she's charging at.
162 kilowatts.
And I can't even manually start the charge. So I don't know what's going on, but this is the same truck that burned up the gateway at my house. And I've had to plug it in multiple times to get it to charge. The stalls can't all be broken. I mean, that's 3. So I don't know if there's a problem with this truck, but I have had some hard times with the supercharger, which is unfortunate. Starting to charge, it says. Here we go. Always in the sun on these shots. So we'll see if we just start randomly stopping again. There's really no error messages on the screen. Slowly speeding up here. 200. I can meet you guys inside if you gotta go to the bathroom. Let's see if we can actually charge. This is frustrating. Looks like we got up to 330 miles an hour. Still increasing, 142 kilowatts. It's just kind of scary because you don't know if there's a problem. Why do I have to keep unplugging and plugging back in? I'm not really seeing anybody else do that. We're now at 500 miles an hour, almost 200 kilowatts. I've had to do this before with my other stop in when I was on my way to Larkspur, and I had to plug in 3 times before it would stabilize. So hopefully this is like the 5th or 6th time I've had to plug in. It looks like we're holding now. It just makes you nervous. You walk away and you get all the way inside, you know, and then you got to come back out here to charge. So I know I'm not going to go to 100%. I think 80 will be sufficient. So dropped it down to 80. Okay, here the fans rolling up now. I think we might be okay. So I'm going to roll up the window. Mr. Giz back here. He's got dog mode engaged. Yeah, it's just kind of nerve-wracking. I don't know if there's a problem with the truck or what's going on. So if you guys out there have any Cybertrucks, let me know if you're experiencing any of these disconnects and it just says charging equipment ready. I mean, why wouldn't it just start again? I don't know, but seems to be holding now. 535 miles an hour at 213 kilowatts. Charge rate is limited by charging station. I'm getting that this is the max I'm going to get because of everybody here charging. Well, I'm going to step out for a moment. Let's make sure dog mode. Let's see. Hopefully dog mode's not what's doing it. Dog mode engaged. Says we're going to arrive where we need to be with 22%, but I definitely want to have enough for, you know, sentry mode and all that. But I'm going to try to head inside. Let's hope it stays on. I'll be right back, buddy. We'll give you a quick view of what's going on. Fans are running. Love how it says that my driver will be back soon. Don't worry, AC is on and 69 degrees. And we brought the HVAC crew. All right, cool. Well, I'll check in with you guys here in a minute, and at least we got a charger, but I figured I'd share with you 5 or 6 times I had to plug in to get that to work. And I don't hear the fan running, so I think it stopped. Yep, I bet you it stopped. Let's check on the app first so I don't disturb, but there's no way that fan would be off right now. It says it's charging. No fan, and it's charging. Let's see the fin. The fins are even closed, guys. How is this even possible? With all the heat? Is it trying to warm the batteries up on a day like today? Very interesting. Let's go look at this other Cybertruck. This one still says it's charging, but look at this one. You hear the fans running? And the radiator's open. Looks like it needs a cleaning in there, don't it? Alright. Well, it says it's still charging. Must need to warm up the batteries some more. Must have just been chilling because it's quiet. How is the AC running in there? I do not know. That Cybertruck is charging at 127 kilowatts, and mine is charging at 216 kilowatts. Dog mode is enabled. I'm gonna lock the doors. But interesting, the fan is not running on the coolant side of the world here. Hear all these other Teslas ripping it. The radiator's closed. It's not making a sound, and it's supercharging. Like you would expect to be ripping and roaring over here, and I checked, it's still charging. But I mean, these are wide open. Weird, dude. Breathe, look and feel all that. Feel how much air is going in there right now.
Gee, yeah.
And mine's got the HVAC on, and
You can show Tesla. I'll be like,
and
bro, what's going on?
and it's not even running its cooler yet. It's almost like the batteries were cold. Check again on the app. Yeah, still says it's charging 191 kilowatts, 504 miles an hour. Dog mode active. 67 degrees in there. But how is it staying cool at a 98 degree day?
Weird.
Is yours open?
Yeah. Mine's ripping. It was really loud when we first showed up.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
So like,
Behind the scenes stuff going on here. I don't know. I'm just kind of worried. I'm gonna run in and use the bathroom and maybe it'll come on, but
they had pretty nice weather.
oh wait, it opened.
Good.
It opened. Now it's starting. Wow, it just must have really didn't need heat or cooling for a while. Okay, I'll catch back up with you guys when we get to it.
I need me one of these cameras. Oh my goodness. You can see yourself.
Yeah.
I know what camera I'm getting next, let me tell you.
Just a leak.
So my dad is currently walking over. There's his truck. But we're getting there. We're charging. Sucks that he's having issues with his charger, but everything is good on my end. Looks like this car is gonna park. So closing the door here, but it's been a nice drive. It says we have 25 minutes to charge, but I don't know if we're gonna charge all the way. So we shall see.
Charging. Huh? Charging.
Charging. We charging.
Well, we're gonna see a lot of cool Cybertrucks,
I know, we've already seen a lot of cool ones.
right? We got a navy blue one right here. This is pretty cool. With a 3-rack system, nice wheels and tires.
It looks black.
Yeah, and some of the angles it does look black. And then we got this really interesting setup over here called the Camp 365. And I haven't seen anything like that before, but very aerodynamic. There's that bumper I was looking at. That's pretty cool. Big bearded Tesla. Cool. He's still got his aero covers on. Keep that pretty slick. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit of information from him on what this is. That's pretty cool. I like it. And this got a solar panel on the top, charging probably the battery for a winch. Is there a winch under there? He's got solar panels on the top.
Oh, wow.
And I think that's for maybe the light bar or the winch.
That'd be cool.
This is the Bearded Tesla YouTube. I think I've seen his.
Really?
Yeah, but I've never seen the solar panels. Little rubber ducky on there, that's cute. And then the Camp 365, we'll have to check out his channel.
I don't know if that's his channel. I think that's the...
No, it is right here, at Bearded Tesla. That means that's the YouTube channel.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Dude, that's cool. He got his license plate customized.
Yeah, unfortunately in Colorado, we're supposed to have front plates though. So he must not be. Did you guys see different plates on it? Or are they just rolling with whatever they want? That's cool. Heck yeah. Well, Utah. We got a Utah. And I don't know if we can see it because of the back down, but that's pretty cool. He is from, yeah, Florida. They're from Florida. Nice. Well, we're ready to get going. I'm sure we'll get to meet these guys tomorrow. Pretty cool. I want to hear about the solar panel and all the cool stuff they got. Yeah, we're going to head to our hotel. Let's go. Nice. Okay. A little sneak peek of the coolness to come. Seeing all these cool Cybertrucks and different setups that they have. I'm super excited. I feel like the Cybertruck is just can be so different. One of them had a solar panel on the hood, which I'm guessing has a battery inside the front to operate this huge light bar that he's got going on. Love the new bumper setup. Excited to talk to him. Looks like Bearded Tesla was his name. We'll check out his channel. We're gonna meet a lot of cool people, meet a bunch of YouTubers. Excited because I'm just so new, so this is really like exciting stuff for me. Back in full self-driving. I did have a lot of problems starting to charge in this truck, and I'm kind of nervous about this truck because it burned up one of my gateways, and you know, that was a huge ordeal. Just got the gateway reinstalled, and I haven't had a chance to try it yet because I have to call Tesla and get them to release all of the wall chargers so that I can reattach them to the new gateway, because I'm afraid that if I just remove the old gateway, all my chargers are going to go with it. And I did do some research, and it said, yeah, it can cause some problems. So you know how busy I am. I just haven't had time to call Tesla and get that sorted. But I don't know, this truck has had some issues getting started on its charging, and I hope there's nothing wrong with it. If it does burn up another gateway, well then, you know, Tesla's definitely going to be all over it, because those are expensive, and that'd be two that this truck burned up, and they first of all blamed it on a firmware update. So we'll see if that's true. It spent 2 weeks in the shop trying to figure that part out. Anywho, we got our last little stretch till we get to the hotel. Pretty excited here. And we're gonna then go out, get something to eat, get something to drink. But just wanted to let you all know we're back on the road. It's been about 25 minutes charging, got up to 81%, and excited to get on to the journey. All right, cool. See you guys. Giz. All right, guys, here's our motel. It's called the Silver Saddle. Don't know why. I see pelicans.
Bronze.
So what?
The bronze saddle.
The bronze saddle. Yeah, not the greatest, but you know. So, got the Model 3. We got the Cyber T, CT2 I call it, and CT1. And we've got the Model Y and another Model 3 over here. Yeah, don't know. If you're looking for a budget place, I guess this will do. But nah, won't be staying here again. But you can see the Garden of the Gods over there. Pretty cool, huh? Good morning, Mountain Tesla crew. We're back on the road. It's been quite the ordeal, getting the hotel and all kinds of stuff here. Traffic's crazy. Everyone's driving like crazy guys, but we're getting there. And then my daughter just informed me that we had a 10 a.m. photo shoot And I don't remember that. I had a 10:30 arrival, but I guess 10:30 is when we're leaving. 10 a.m. is a photo shoot. Anyway, so forgot the dog's food right there by the door at the hotel, and we just been scrambling, so I haven't had any time to just wake up, morning coffee, and say hello. But we are starting to head towards Rainbow Falls. We're here to see all the other Cybertrucks. We're here to see how their setups are, meet some new friends, meet some new people. We got a Cybertruck coming up on us on the left here. And yeah, that's what we're here for. So I guess Saturday will be our 14,000 foot fun up at Pikes Peak. Our motel, I should say, is a little shady, unfortunately. I was hoping for something a little nicer. So none of us really slept that well. But that's okay. We're going, we're pushing through. We're gonna have some fun. And I will see you guys all up at the trail. All right, awesome. Okay guys, we made it. We're a little late, but we're here. There's a bunch of them. And we got the whole parking lot full. Oh, that's cool.
That's real sick.
Your mom would love that one.
No. They can do that? I mean, I bet you they're pretty good.
The X probably can. It can lift up and down.
Oh, really?
Wanna go to the restroom?
Yeah. Let's walk over.
That's cool. I like that one. Nice. I got my covers coming.
Hi.
Hey guys. Oh, I like the toolbox. Good. How's it going, guys?
Clinton.
Grant, McVeigh. How are ya?
Ayla, nice
How's
to
it
meet you.
going? Grant.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Cooper, good name.
Yeah. Awesome.
It's going to be a little bit, just hang
Okay.
out. But have you guys off-roaded before?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're familiar.
Yeah. Good to go.
So
It'll be a...
test radios at some point in time? See if they
Yes.
work?
Oh, yeah, let me grab good point.
Oh yeah, I gotta get my radios. We're gonna use the restroom real quick.
Yeah,
These are
plenty of
cool,
time.
like toolboxes set up.
Yeah,
Nice.
so Clinton,
Got
that
the
you just
drone
met,
stuff. Yeah.
he makes these.
Oh.
So I purchased the one of his first ones.
Awesome.
They're great.
I'll have to
Yeah.
get his card. Cool.
I don't ever use my frunk otherwise.
Right. Man cave. Got her all set up high. Looks good. Okay, guys. I think we're getting close to taking off here. I'm gonna see if I can do one quick walk around. Should I take him with me?
I got him.
Are you sure? Okay. Okay. That's fine. Cool. I love the big rubber ducky on this one. This is cute. This my wife would like, so I'm going to show her that. It's pretty cool, the different colors. Oh, I like this one too. That's neat. Oh yeah. Light bar down there. Oh, this is cool.
It's
a cat.
Person decided to design and solve
Awesome.
because people were
Love it.
unplugged.
Love the wrap.
Third-party chargers from Vietnam.
Yeah, flag mounts are awesome. These guys got their trucks up in a high motor. That's pretty sweet. Heck yeah. Sweet. That's the one we saw yesterday. This is the guy who did the PP or the window tint on both of my Cybertrucks, the man cave. Looking good. Love the flag mounts. We're gonna have to get some of those. Yeah.
Again, I've got
Yes.
Oh, look, I know that.
Who's this lady?
Who's that guy?
Beautiful. Look at this back here. This picture. That is cool. Like the mountains in the background. Heck yeah. Love that. All right. I got one. Thank you. What do you think, Gizmo? We all these Cybertrucks. Are we weird or what?
He's like, yep.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to go. Exciting to see all the Cybertrucks.
Everybody have it on channel 8. Radio check. Check, check. Gary, Josh, Wes, radio doesn't work.
You break it up, you'll see who had it all. You had it all.
We're on trail. I'm flying the drone at the same time, trying to keep an eye that it doesn't hit any trees or anything. Forgot to start the recording on the other cameras, but we are on the road. Make the drone get up a little bit higher there. Let's do this.
Hold here for a little bit and wait for people to catch up.
Check out our rear camera here, guys. How do we get to the rear? Go like this. There we go. You guys can check out. They got a Cybertruck following us there.
Okay, we're doing a little stop point here.
Cool, guys. We're hanging out on a hill, on the side of a hill here, playing on the mountain. How fun.
Steven, are you taking pictures by groups only, right? Say again. Pictures are being taken by groups only, correct? Yeah, right now we're on the roll, but you can take pictures at the curb if you want. We'll stop at the main place that we stopped yesterday.
Let's see if we can get some footage out here of the truck doing its thing. We'll be able to use this camera to capture some 4x4.
Trying to talk. Yeah, maybe Nancy, you can
Somebody's got a drone following.
there's a side-by-side coming down. He knows there's a lot, but just allow room for them to pass. Side-by-side coming down.
He's pulled off the trail.
Got a call back here.
Getting some video of the rock crawlers here. Pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. And I am in very high. I don't think I need to be up that high. I'm gonna go back down to high. And then to be a little bit smoother of a ride. But looking good. Looking good, looking good. Looks like there's a fun bank coming up here. Using a lot of watt hours, but we haven't gone far, so it's not like...
Group 1, we're going to stop here just to make sure that Group 2 catches up. So please stay to the right when I come to a stop. Okay, we're going to stop up here. Please stay to the right as we stop. Make sure people can get by.
Lost the group behind us. That's okay. We've used 1% of power over 2.4 miles. So you can see we're gonna last all day just crawling up here. And I think there's a couple Cybertrucks that we could plug into if we needed to. See, that's something you forget, like rolling like this, you've got everybody else who might have a little more power than you. Who knows, maybe they don't, but if they do, they could share a couple, I call them gigawatts. I call them gigawatts, not kilowatts. I like gigawatts. Gigawatt engaged. Check it out. Let's get some roll action here. We're 15-degree roll. So 19 was the best I saw. Let's see what we can get here on this pitch. There we go, 22, 23. I saw 23. 23 roll, we're good. Yeah. Let's wait for this guy to go over. Yeah. Yeah. These are cool banks. These are fun. We don't have these kind of banks where we're at, so we know we're good at 23. There's 18. 24, 25, I saw 25 there. A low center of gravity. Yeah. That was fun.
How many more you got?
A lot.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, thank you.
Cool. I'm trying to count.
Jeep on our left here coming up. Group 2.
Jeep is parked. Yeehaw. Hang on. Testing that pneumatic suspension. Lowering ride height. We've gone 4 miles, used 2% of our battery. We've been driving for 45 minutes.
Doc, if you go, let him go to the left.
You should take it slow.
All right, guys, we made a stop here. Let's get this extended. There we go.
Oh, is that what we used when we were snowboarding?
Look at them all.
That's huge.
Yeah. Cybertrucks engaged. Yeah. Got some drone action.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you were out here too. I just saw someone else driving.
How's it go? Good. I'm Grant.
Yeah, Paul.
Oh, nice to meet you,
My
man.
business partner buying one of these too.
Yeah.
Just because of your stuff.
Oh,
Some
awesome.
of your stuff. And
Hell yeah. Nice. That's cool. Thank
I
you.
watch your long-winded videos and
Right.
put you to sleep.
There you go.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just getting started, just having fun with it. Yeah, we brought it up.
You want me to keep it just high mode?
Yeah, unless you get through some stuff, you can go to very high.
I
Yeah.
don't have an issue with the.
Are you riding? You having another?
I'm
truck?
in this one.
And I'm
Oh,
in
this
this
is
one.
this. Oh, I didn't really.
Yep.
Both your.
Yeah, this is my work truck,
Oh,
and
you
this
don't have
is
like advertising on this one.
right. Oh, I got a small
Used to,
sticker.
but-
Yeah, I took a lot of it off.
You're,
Yeah.
What do you call this? Your service tech still.
He drives this one.
This one.
Yep.
This one's yours.
This one's mine. Yep. Hey there.
Little man with you. That's awesome.
Heck
That'd be
yeah.
a cool memory, yeah.
Jamming.
Oh, that's fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good times.
Pretty cool. Never done nothing like this before.
How many miles you got on them now?
This one?
27.
I think
30.
Is it 30 now?
Nice.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to go again. Meeting a lot of cool people.
Make sure Gary knows how to keep up with the truck in front of him this time.
We're meeting a lot of people, having a great time. I would highly recommend you come to these. You meet
Hey, Justin, is your middle name Bitch?
enthusiastic people here having a great time.
Got it.
I saw the bearded Tesla guy, and his setup, I guess, is different. He's a big YouTuber though. I'm just little guy YouTuber, just getting into it, just having fun with it. But all you guys out there that have subscribed and are following,
Reminder to
Thank you.
reactivate off-road mode.
off-road mode engaged. Direction on screen. Off-road mode engaged.
Group 1 is on the roll.
I would definitely go to any of these if they come in your
Group 3 is rolling off.
if they come in your area. Definitely recommend it. Camera. We are at 67% battery power. The dog is like, Dad, this is not fun. I can't seem to find a place to sit. Sorry, buddy. I know. He's all over the place. He's not too happy with us on this ride, but that's okay. Gizzy's got to get used to. He's gonna step on my drone. Let's see if we can get him out. Come on, get in the back. Get in the back. Go on. Get in the back. Get in the back. Get in the back. Good boy. Get in the back. Get in the back. I think 26 was the most roll I saw. Pretty cool. 26 degrees of roll. Ayla. Any picture, you stick your head out. Awesome. Looks like we're stopped for a minute, guys. We're going to take a little break, letting everybody kind of catch up to us. This is so much fun, guys. These trucks are just so capable. And it's funny because they're like, yeah, we're going to go show people what Cybertrucks can do. And we're only, I know we're only on the easy stuff, but it still just shows you have the clearance, you have the mobility. And I'm not even touching the brakes. All of this is regen. Some of these hills are a lot of fun. I don't have bead locks though, which would be nice. Tow with this truck, off-road with this truck, camp with this truck, daily driver with this truck.
And how much money does it save me every day? And it's incredible. I went to the supercharger, I spent $17, right? Or $22. I mean, you can't go, you know, it's just, that's not how it works in combustion vehicles. And yet that's the supercharger, man. I'm $6 for a charge at my house. Got the drone action going on.
Yeah.
Having fun? Yeah. Are we still recording? I kind of forgot. Went up all the way up the mountain there and forgot I was recording. Well, let's change out some batteries. Looks like we're getting low here. Let's keep on rolling. We got hours of data on these things. How much fun is this, guys? I wish you were here. I wish you had a Cybertruck and you were with us, having a blast. This is so much coolness. It's gonna take me days to edit all this video, guys. Try to line everything up. We'll get it, we'll get it. 62% power, started at 72. We've lost 10% in like 12, 1, 2, what, like almost 3 hours. 3 hours of driving, HVAC on, cooled seats on, windows down. Don't care. I'm gonna keep it cool in here. I'm not worried about battery power at all. Once you get to these locations, I mean, you just sip the battery. So then just bring your generator with you and charge up overnight. I mean, you're way up here. Who cares if you have a generator, right? You know they're bringing their generator with them, right? So, yeah. Bring your generator, top off, and you're ready to go for a whole nother day of fun. I mean, what, you got like 7, 8 hours? And then you get a hum. I mean, if you don't want to hear the hum, but that's why I want to do that video that I'm talking about where I'm going to put a generator in my trailer and see if it quiets it down enough to where it would just be a low rumble. We are running the cooler back there. We're running the Starlink. We're running the HVAC. We're doing everything. I mean, and I'm charging batteries while I'm filming, guys. So we are kicking butt with USB-Cs. I could run another USB-C if I really felt like I was falling behind, but I'm charging faster than I'm using batteries. So this truck has it all. I mean, if I had a partner with me and they were filming, I'd fly the drone. I'd just fly it right in front here, just shh. But I can't drive and fly at the same time. That's dangerous, you know. They say don't drive and fly at the same time. Love these views way out here where I can see it. Switching to Baja. There we go. Damn. Now that's some fun. Hang on, Gizzy. Baja engaged, fellas, ladies. Hopefully there's ladies watching. So I just lost my voice on that. I had so much fun. Wow. Let me gain my voice back. How cool. I can't wait to see these videos. So much fun. Checking out the tires. Let's go back to Overland. And we'll slow that pedal down a little bit. Bring the ride height up a couple more inches. Yeah, that's some fun stuff, guys. We'll see who's behind us. Let's do some behind footage. Well, we have arrived at lunch, which is in a meadow. So we're going to switch cameras and have some lunch, and we'll see you guys here in a little bit. All right, cool. We're going to do some drone footage and switch over to my Action 5 with this huge, long selfie stick. Good times.
Frisco, but in my fist we fire starters. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always get a feeling that I won't deny that work. Never can toss. Look at my eyes. I'm on the rocks, guys.
Check this setup out, guys. Those are some really nice traction boards. Like those. He's got his fire extinguisher. And he's cooking away.
Wait, sorry, you're not following me.
This way. Look at this cook setup. This is cool. This is cool.
I'm Brian. Yeah,
the setup is cool. Hey.
Yeah, I don't
Heck yeah. Setup.
do that. I love the response.
Yeah. Ooh, look, there's an alien on this truck.
There are.
I like the alien, huh?
Okay.
Got the alien there, I just noticed. Cool.
And whatever. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. Heck yeah. This is cool. Our Cybertruck weekend. I gotta make sure I get one of these cards. I think I got one, but I'm gonna need another. That's a cool setup, man.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's cool. And then he's all plugged in down here. Yeah.
Where you are, Rap. Rappy, I'm coming straight back where you are.
All right, guys, we are on our second part of our day. This is supposed to be more challenging. We're supposed to be going down some boulders and some stuff that's going to be kind of fun. So one thing I learned, I think I'm going to pull off my mud flaps. This kind of stuff, I don't know, I haven't hit them yet, but most of these guys,
I think I have 3 or 4 more trucks behind me.
most of these guys are not running mud flaps and have actually completely removed them for overlanding. And if I'm going to overland like I am, it's time to get the mud flaps off. Sometimes you got to hit the brakes. The regen shuts off for a second when it's slipping, and so you have to hit the brakes. I'm not really used to hitting the brakes, but look at this. This looks like fun, huh? See, like that. I had no brakes. So that's not good. You got to be careful. Hang on, guys. We're getting back on it. Wow. Here we go.
Alright, Group 1 looking good. Come on, we all know Group 2 is where the looks are. Time to play with trail assist on this hill.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Let's do some trail assist, huh? Negative. That's a lot of slipping and sliding. How fun is that? Ooh, just wish somebody else could film and I could drive, you know what I mean? But that's okay. I mean, you gotta get the shot. I'm like into the face like this. Hey guys, what's up? I gotta look out the side. It was so cool. Oh. Let's see what kind of roll we can get. We're at 9 degrees right now. I'm going up. I'm going to go for it. Let's see what we can get. Ready? All right, we're at 17, 18, 19, 24, 25. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. That's some good stuff. Get the truck. I've seen 26 is the most roll I've seen today. Yeah, good times, guys. Good times. Highly recommend you get a Cybertruck. Come on, have some fun with us. It's just a big smile on my face the whole time. So, yeah.
Okay, Group 1, we got a nice big bank here to test your roll limit. You can roll the highest.
Let's see if we can get over 26 on this one, guys. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can get over 26.
You got a 27.
Ooh, that's pretty good. I heard a 27.
We got 28 at the front for Group 1 for the rolls.
Challenge accepted by Group 2.
All right. 27, huh? We'll see what we can get, guys.
Cybertruck 2 did 28.
At 28, and something fell on the back of my bed. I got 28. Confirm, 28. Something fell in my, it's probably my ladder. Ooh, it was cool.
Maybe you should take it slow. 'cause you search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making.
Well, guys, we're out here still having a blast. I'll charge up my microphone a little bit. Lower us back down. So we're at 53% battery. Been driving for an hour and 16 minutes. We've gone 5.7 miles using 576 watt hours. We've definitely been going uphill a bit. Like these berms, we've been getting used to how to hit these berms. It's so much fun just to run up those. It's guys are really getting up on them, getting good at it. Woo, up on the 2 wheels there, brother. Hell yeah. There's a 23, 24. Jeez, this thing's a tank, dude. I don't know what to say. You just drive over everything and it's just like, okay, let's go. Big fun berms on this trail. So, a good time. We didn't even touch the lockers, guys. We didn't even touch the lockers. Rear lockers, front lockers, haven't touched it. Alright, here we go. We're gonna get going a little bit here. We're in ride high tie. Let's switch over to Baja. We're gonna go to rugged. Like again, thank you Elon and your engineering team and everybody behind the scenes at Tesla to make electric trucks like this. And a community of people that want to come together and do these things, you know? I'm sure Elon would be proud. It's been a blast. It's been a great time. I never thought I'd have so much fun with so many Cybertrucks. We are down to the bottom.
So I lived in Hawaii for 30 years. I used to surf.
Yeah.
And so you call it spanking the lip when you go up like that.
Yeah.
So we were all spanking the lip.
Yeah, it was
what
fun.
What was the biggest number you got?
I think 29, 28. Yeah, right in there.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
That was a good time, man.
I wish we lived it close.
Right?
I'd hang out with you guys.
Heck yeah.
Awesome.
You too, man. Well, guys, we are finishing up for the day on that awesome Cybertruck off-roading adventure. What an exciting time that was. I honestly would recommend doing that anytime, especially with that group of people. Amazing group of people. Great time. So I was kind of worried about power. You're always kind of worried about power. Well, it says I'm going to get back with 39%. And the guy that was cooking for us, what's his name? I got to get it out. Mr. Clinton Lott. Hats off to you for what you did for us up there and cooking us all bratwurst and spending your guys' money on doing that. So I want to thank him, and also anyone else that was involved. There was guys running around with the CBs, just making sure we were all where we need to be and just making sure everybody was safe. So it was a really, really good time. Very well organized, I'd say. And everybody, you know, there were a lot of people who had never even went four-wheeling in the Cybertruck, so they got to experience that. And now I'm just, you know, I'm kind of tired and from the hotel, and you know, now I'm just relaxing with FSD. Well, I'm trying to follow my daughter here. Here we go. I'll just drive a little bit here. Clinton Lott, who cooked for us, you know, he ran that stove, if you will, off the Cybertruck 240 volt and only lost, like he said, 6% or something while he was cooking for us. I mean, isn't that incredible? All the things we could do and still have plenty of power to just spend the entire day up on the mountain, you know? And now I'm going to go back to the Charger with still 39%, and I'm probably going to spend about $27, maybe less, 25 bucks. And that's the whole day of fun, you know. And that's, you know, how often am I supercharging? Less than 5% of the truck total life. So, and otherwise I'm driving for dollars. So anyway, we're gonna go charge up, get Mr. Gizmo out. He needs to use the restroom and stuff, get him fed, and then we're going to get something to eat, head back to the hotel room where my wife and my son are going to join us for tomorrow's event. So we'll have another event where we set the world record for the highest Tesla light show. So we'll see you guys on that one. Good times. All right. Thank you, Mountain Tesla team, for coming along on this adventure. We'll see you on the next one.